That I was
man, y'all mics is hot. Just let y'all know.
The mics is hot as Tania.
Huh?
Ooh.
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh. Yeah, mine is on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Check 1, 2.
You ready to rock the mic?
Yep. I'll give you a quick 2 lines. I'm
You
sorry.
said that like you always ready.
Yo, check.
Uh-oh.
Check.
Maybe in the parking lot.
Said no virgin night tonight.
I got to 11:12.
Dope boy. Everybody check their bikes.
Yep.
Testing.
Here we go. All right. D-Trot. D.
Yep, I'm good.
Good. Yo. Which one? Which number is? Try to bring this up a little bit. Here we go. And this camera is way off right here. As we say, shout out to my barber, shout out to my stylist. And how can we fix this shot right here? So somebody got bumped. Bring it down a little bit more, Keep going. Here we go. We are Beards N Baldheads, your host Fat Lace.
You spin bars? Oh. I went to the beat, right?
Nah. Well, I got my pretty little shirt on.
Right.
Shout out to Love is Wealth in the building.
Hey.
I got the flies down on earth. Everybody get the applause to the left of me. True lies.
That's okay. It's a celebration.
Super celebration.
Yeah, it's a celebration with cars everywhere.
Ooh, I think I need to get straight to her.
Yeah.
Cause y'all ain't never see it. We got Tania in the building.
Hi.
Always holding it down. We gotta raise that camera up a little bit. We've been bumping.
Yeah.
But we got the Soul Survivor Barry in the building holding it down.
Yo. Going on. I'm almost over.
Mr. Aggie Pride himself, Cousin D in the building. Y'all hear on his sounds right there. We got Punchy holding it down.
Let's go.
Soup on the other side doing what she do. Super producer. Got my man Doe came through. Thank you, Doe. Thank you I definitely appreciate it. Before we even get to anything else, I have to get back to the flyest guy on earth. You know, we're going to be talking about a lot of things that's been going on. We're going to be talking about this special book right here. Something Borrowed, Something Blue. We're going to talk about some of the topics by one of the dopest authors. I highly suggest y'all go grab this book, Something Borrowed, Something Blue by Billy Myth. You know, I've been on my book name. I reads, if y'all ain't know.
Reading is fundamental.
You feel me? You know, I reads. You know, I do. You know, there's another book that I suggest y'all get. Think Inside the Box. You know, an interactive journal by Jahari Tut. It's dope. It's real dope as far as a journal. Something real therapeutic. You know, and then before I even get to any of these topics, any of these themes in this novel right here, I can't act like the flyest guy on earth does not have a nose ring like Tupac too. I see you over here. I never.
I had that for weeks.
You know why I ain't see it.
I didn't know that. So
Ain't nobody. Anybody here? Anybody here see T?
Bruh, it's been weeks.
I ain't seen you.
What made this come about? T? I ain't know nothing about this. Let's go with it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? What
Artistic expression.
I just did it. But I've had this for weeks.
You had it for weeks.
Maybe 2 months now.
Tupac had a nose ring too. Now you ain't have it in when you came here. You did.
I had this for like 2 months.
What's been the reactions? You know, did you get more thug life going on? You know, going.
No, because people can't see it, so no.
Oh man, well, we see it. We see it right now. You know, I like that.
I always wanted a nose ring, but my nose too big.
Nah, it ain't
Just so
too
you can
big.
put more rings in it.
You crazy? Nah, man.
We gonna have fun with Tania tonight.
We're gonna have some fun with Tania. Tania, you are representing for the ladies tonight.
Right.
Do we have the double shot with Tania? I don't. Yeah, we got the. Might have to work on that one right there.
gotta
So
sign that. You can't go to
T,
that
I got this book, Something Borrowed, Something Blue.
Right.
Has a lot of topics that goes on with this book.
That's some wedding shit.
It's kind of that's one of the subtopics. One of the characters, she actually has she's a wedding planner. She had 2 failed marriages, let's say that, and she always wanted to have a marriage, not a marriage, a wedding. I think what's the not the new Wakanda that came out? What's the new Wakanda? Eddie Murphy's Wakanda.
Oh,
The first one.
Coming to America.
Coming to America, that one.
The new Wakanda.
Because it's part 2.
Zamunda, fool.
Zamunda, my fault. Look, man, look. I know
He said
Plainfield, North, Wakanda, Zamunda. Oh, yo, man, look. I ain't got an easy pass, so I don't go that far. You know, it's too much on the toes. But the point is, when the first Wakanda came out, Zamunda, I'm sorry.
Wakanda.
It's Zamunda. That daggone wedding scene.
Yeah, the first one.
That first one.
I thought they could beat it, though.
And
They should have been able to beat it.
you can't beat that.
They should have been able to.
Yo, B, that was the most
No.
incredible wedding
No,
of all time.
I tell people this all the time.
Make sure you put that mic close to
I
you.
tell people this all the time. I'm like, yo, when that movie came out, I don't know why it was on my brain. You can call me what you want, but I felt like that scene was going to get enhanced with all of the new movements we have today and the different types of everything that's going on today with the dancing and the twerking and all that. I said, they gonna get it in with that.
And still could not. It's like
Nah,
a Michael
they
Jackson
didn't.
Thriller. You
Nah,
can't
they didn't.
really top that right there.
No, the only reason why I thought they could beat it was because the type of dancing that I really realize now that those girls in that first one was ahead of their time.
They were.
Yeah,
They were.
True.
They were. I didn't realize it until after I seen them. Like, wait, really, you right? They probably can't duplicate that. They were ahead of their time. Like, that was true African dancing, and that might have been the beginning of a lot of stuff. But yeah,
And that was the inspiration. You absolutely right, B. And that was the inspiration.
even the
for-
costumes in itself.
The costumes is
like,
crazy.
As a young boy watching that, you're like, wow.
You wanted that
You
gold
wanted to
link?
see it again.
Yo, they links was better than these links right here. Like, Rakim and Eric B had nothing on Akeem and Simi. Like, they had the illest Louis
Nah, the
luggage.
best costumes to me was when they put the New York gear on, when they went and changed out of the African gear. To me, that was their best outfits of the whole movie.
That fit was hard. I used to have the little bubble Scully. That
did?
joint was right.
Now I think I ain't gonna lie, the best fit was them. They coming through the airport. That was real. That was some real shit. Them jokers had fur.
That was too royal for me.
It was, but I'm just saying.
I like Gaudy.
They
I
came
like
through with the Louis.
They did. They
Like,
did.
they had like a
Everything.
caravan of Louis bags.
Wasn't Dapper Dan. Was not.
People looking at them like, what the hell is going on? And they got into a cab. No limousine. No van. No nothing.
Played themselves down.
Got into a cab.
Played themselves down.
Put the Louis on top of the cab. They had Louis on top of the cab.
It's a different flaws. It's a different flaws. That wedding right there. Nah,
Said, let them have it.
just let them have it. Princely robes.
Yeah, let them have it.
Hakeem, these are our belongings.
Yeah, let them
Those
have
things
it.
belong to us.
Yeah, let them have it. A solid gold hair dryers.
What?
Combs and things. Let them have it.
Shout out to the barbers and the stylists out there.
Yeah.
You know, I got my barber in the building. He ain't give me a cut like this. Yo, man. Yo.
Man, when did Usher get this?
I don't know. Yo, Jay, you could have. Hold up. Could I get that?
My T Sharp.
She said, who your barber?
Jimmy Walker on the other side from Love
My
is Wealth.
barber is in the
The
building.
barber is also
In
You know we
the
don't cut hair.
building.
in the building. He couldn't give me that cut like Usher.
We do got new faces.
Wait, it's 3 other
Yo,
people.
so T, I know you and TJ are a little bit younger. Y'all gonna know what they gonna say. I wasn't even born when it came out, but I know y'all seen this movie. When it coming to Zamunda, the first Zamunda.
Yes.
When y'all watched the first Zamunda, did you want to get married and have a wedding as dope as that scene right there in Coming to
No.
America? Make sure you get in that mic. Back up a little bit. T.
No, I did not.
Too much.
I wasn't thinking. Well, I just wasn't. I don't even know when that movie came out, but I know I wasn't thinking about
88,
getting married at that.
I thought about laughing.
Thought about laughing.
I just wanted to laugh.
Yeah, it was funny. I didn't think about marriage or anything like
that
My
movie
favorite
is
part was when they was
timeless.
beatboxing in the club, though. That's my.
Ooh, what was Peach's name? You want? Y'all want to?
No,
You don't want to do it? See, you in the building. Like you sure?
No, I'm good.
You the best?
I'm good.
All in one of that Beards N Baldheads. They
Wait, don't do that.
y'all see it.
You're not gonna tell me what Peaches said,
No.
huh?
Another shot round over here, so we can get it right.
What did Peaches say?
We can get it right.
Bartender.
In the show, I mean in this book right here, because I told y'all reading books right now. Y'all should make sure y'all get that. Something borrow, something blue. They talk about some of the things you go on in marriage. Marriage is a big thing that people, society tells us in America, maybe by 22, 25, you got to be married. You got to find the perfect man. Yo, they be coming at us like that. Early, you have to have the perfect man. The perfect marriage, the perfect wedding, and the general is in the building. He got joy juice.
Joy
We here.
juice.
We celebrate the
I'm
night.
almost empty. We gotta taste that joy.
And the general is married, so you might be able to get on the mic and talk to us about.
There's no way I was gonna come here knowing that this is my juice last day.
Yes.
Jungle juice.
Mm.
This is specially made.
See what happened when you talk about Zamunda? He bring the jungle juice out in the wedding. But we might need you to talk on the mic.
Yeah.
Salute to the general in the building.
Salute.
So yo,
we need a cup.
Where your cup,
A
man?
shot.
we might need that.
Yeah,
I got ice in the car.
We're gonna get
right
it.
there.
Let's get it going.
Right by the.
Oh, y'all,
bottles.
somebody definitely driving me home.
Yo.
tonight.
Oh, and it's blue.
The hand is blue. Take a look at that. Take a look at that right
You know what
there.
they
It
say when it's
disappeared.
blue.
When it disappeared. So yo, when we was talking about how Zamunda, the first Wakanda, how it inspired that wedding scene. Now, General, you a little bit older. How many women wanted to marry you after they saw Zamunda the first time? You grab up on the mic, however you want to do, if you want,
Here.
because it was pressure. It was women inspired at 8 years old. The young lady in his book, she was a wedding planner. She had 2 failed marriages, so what she wanted to do was create a happy ending for everybody else.
I got women now that don't respect my marriage and want to marry me now.
Straight from that, straight from Eddie Murphy.
I'm being honest.
Let's give it up for the general.
But you know, I'm a loyal dude.
But he's loyal. You just had your anniversary, right?
Absolutely, had a great time.
Great time.
Yeah, you can't replace what I got.
Not at all. Do you still have him hopping on one foot, barking like a big dog?
I ain't gonna say that out of
Wolf?
respect.
They got wolves on here?
But they there.
No.
They got what?
And they waiting to see a post like, oh,
You single?
you know, I'm single now. They waiting.
Back
That's
on
not
the
gonna
market.
happen.
Back on the market.
So no curses? Because I heard the way you was getting them when you was on that 1 and 2s back in '86 at Sound Express, when you used to play Paid in Full, thinking of a master plan. Their master plan was to marry the general, DJ Storm and Norman. Is that true?
Hey, listen. I'm happily married, but my wife respects that I love women. And as long as I don't disrespect her, me and her good. That's why I'm here for my boo.
Give it up for the general. Shout out to Sandy. Hold it down. So you said how many it was at Sound Express? Cause
I said August 28th is my last cookout of the year. It's a Hawaiian theme. Come on out, have a great time. It's gonna be a lot of people.
Nah, we're gonna be there. Word on the street, they was wrapped around the corner at the other record store in the West End, but we not gonna get in to all that. He's a humble man. So now you get into these couples, you get into these situations, you get into these relationships. But when I focus on that wedding part, the marriage part, it's till death do us, is what they say. They ain't that what they say in the good book?
Yes.
That's to his
Yes.
part.
Death do us part?
Yeah.
So I mean,
Is that in the good book?
Yeah.
sickness and health.
No, I don't know if it's in the book, but
Yeah, I don't think that's in the book.
it's not in the book, but that's just the vow they came up with.
Sickness and health.
Yeah, no, there's no marital vows in the book, in the Bible at all.
It isn't.
No, it's just rules of how to
No,
to be
because
faithful.
marriage wasn't in the Bible
No,
the way that you guys think it is.
there's no marital.
But
there's no
I know what he's
marital
doing right
vows
now.
in the Bible.
No, I don't know. That's why I asked y'all when it comes to the Bible talk.
No, it's no marital vows.
No?
No.
I mean, they talk about having
So
a
they
husband
tell
and
you,
wife,
but they
Yeah.
tell you. You said, I won't cut
but
you
they
off.
don't say go to the
it's-
government. They don't say go to the
it's-
government
Right.
Right.
and make a spectacle of it.
Right.
They say don't go to the government.
They don't say go to the government and make a spectacle of it.
Okay.
So hold up. So they say go to the government and respect it. So the government get in charge. You know, just like how we looked at Akib and all that, we look at weddings thinking it's something. We always look at something else like it's more special than what you have. It's a lot of people comparing relationships, comparing everything and living to a certain standard. Like,
don't do that.
One of the themes in this book right here, the city that they're in is Detroit. And one of our favorite things that we watched on TV was this show right here. We couldn't tell us this wasn't the best couple ever.
Oh man, I don't know.
Was this not the best couple ever on TV?
The millennials are saying that Michael Kyle. Damn, I wasn't trying.
I might beg to differ a little.
Trying to get me done, man. Michael Kyle, the wife and kids. They saying that's better now.
Better than no, what I did.
No.
Same woman. Hold up, same woman. Gina, Tisha. What you think, Sue? Was this?
I'm a major fan. I'm a major
Martin fan. We love this couple.
I gotta go with George and Weezy.
Oh shit.
George and Weezy was dope.
I gotta go with or
George and Weezy didn't show any parenting skills.
You know what? I take it back.
You know their kids.
I take it back. I ain't gonna go George and Weezy. I'm gonna go Flo. I'm gonna go with Flo.
Flo?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Flo and James Evans.
Harriet and Carl.
That was another marriage.
Or Bill and what was old girl name?
Heathcliff and
Yep,
Claire.
Yep.
That was a good one. That was a good one too. You know, but they didn't touch certain topics because it was TV. And you know, you like, yo, y'all really sitting in the bed with those pajamas on?
Come on, you gotta give it to the white people too. Family Matters was that shit.
Who was it?
Not Family Matters. With Michael J. Fox.
Not Growing Pains. What was that one?
I forgot.
Family Ties. Family Ties was a dope one. We never seen them in their bed. We never seen really too many arguments.
Now I mean, if we want to go total couple, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess we're not gonna include them. I guess they like Jordan. We don't put them in this conversation because it's got to be Claire.
No, we were just saying Claire and Heathcliff.
They number one.
Heathcliff had the full.
No, they number one.
They were number one.
Yeah, they number
pajama
one.
set.
They're number one without
Heathcliff
question.
Huxtable had the full pajama sets on every
Yeah,
night.
it's done without question.
Silky.
Yeah, it's done without question.
But getting to it in this
I
couple
thought we
right
missed
here.
one, though.
In this couple right
What
here.
about
they were
the
modern
Fresh Prince?
relationships.
Nah, cause you switch mothers, switch wives.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did that. Like they got
But see,
DQ
thing
after
with
the
them,
first one.
It's hard to put them in it because they weren't married.
And they were the richest.
Like Gina and Martin wasn't married for
They
most of them.
wasn't.
So it's different.
Was they married at all?
But we grew.
They got married later.
We grew to see their love.
No, I'm just saying, boyfriend and girlfriend is different because they were leaving each other all the time.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I'm
didn't
saying?
really their
They
show
were,
was
like,
good.
leaving
They
that-
didn't really make the show for me though. It
Nope.
was like all the other characters, like
True indeed.
Shanae and Brother Man and the little Roscoe and all of them.
One of the big parts. Thank you. Now I love those too. One of the big parts in this show
Yeah, that's who made the
is
show.
Got Pam.
with Pam
Yeah,
and Martin.
That was the
Yeah.
show.
Yo, first of all, Pam body was sick. If y'all
Yeah.
look at that right there, I was.
I heard they did it in real life, but that's
I
another story.
I wanted her in real
Hollywood
fake
rumors.
life. I definitely wanted me some Pamela James. Pamela James was shout out to
I remember her from
She
Little
still
Shop of
look
Horror.
good.
in this book right here. In this book that I was reading, The Perfect Couple, they had some underlining problems that the world couldn't see, that their own best friends did not know what was going on, and some of the topics had to deal with sex and sex fetishes and how it got to a point with the sex fetish. Before I get there,
That's in that book.
it's in this book right
I
here.
need to read
Yo,
that.
I got a copy for you.
Alright.
Something brought on blue by Billy Myth. And tomorrow we going live. Y'all gonna see me on my IG, on Fat Lace IG. I'm gonna be talking to the author himself. In this book, though, they were talking about this one couple, and every time you brought up another person's name, the ex's name, to a friend, like so if I said I'm talking one of y'all, so I'm like, yo, T. Every time I'm bringing up, my ex Jennifer, who dumped me on the playground, but every time I say her name, you got something smart to say, and I'm like, yo, what happened? Why are you always going in? Always going in. What made them really have beef? Now we saw when he had the dream, and they told like, did he really want Pam?
Right.
And maybe he did, maybe he didn't. You said in real life it really happened.
I mean, in real life it really happened, but I think it's always a situation where, that was her best friend. And
Should you wonder? Should we question? First of all, how much should a best friend be involved in a relationship? Period. And if they start arguing too much, you question like, yo, why the hell are they arguing? Why the hell are they?
They should be 0% involved.
0% involved.
Wait a minute. Ho. I don't know about that.
I don't want my
It
best
depends
friend
on what
in
type of
none my
argument
business.
you talking. Like you talking stuff that could get physical.
No, just always
Is
a
that because
negative,
you don't
a
trust your best
negative
friend
vibe,
around your man.
a negative
I don't
vibe
care
every
who's around
time.
I could care less about that. I
So-
just don't miss my business.
Yo, so
my
your
business. What
best
they
friend,
gonna
your
do?
best friend shouldn't be able to say to you, yeah, something's not right.
If they meet them,
Boom,
if
thank
they
you.
meet them and they say that, that's one thing.
No, I'm just saying,
but
if they're-
my business with my
I'm
man
just saying,
is not
if
their
that's
business.
see, that's what I say. I think people throw these friend words around. If that's your best friend, they should pretty much be able to say whatever the hell they want to say.
Thank you,
Yeah,
B.
but
Thank you.
in order for them to have an opinion, that would be me discussing my relationship with them.
No,
now,
not
if
really.
No,
If
so-
they had their own
No.
outside opinion on them, that's one thing.
But still, even, like me,
I gotta stop y'all right there.
Even my brother or my best friend,
Okay, keep going.
say some stuff to me. I might not want to hear it or hear their opinion.
And why are they telling you?
But they have the authority because of who they are in my life to say what they want to say. I just don't have to agree.
And if they
Yeah.
don't
But I'm
tell
not
you,
gonna get mad if my brother say, "Yo, bitch, I don't think she ain't right." That's his outside opinion. But for him to hold that in and he feels that way, I wouldn't like that.
No, I agree with that, but I'm just saying, me personally, if I bring my dude around and he meets you, and you meet him and you be like, I don't fuck with him or whatever, you
Right.
feel some type of way, then that's one thing. But if I'm telling you stuff, like I just what I mean is I don't tell people what's going on between because I don't
Right.
I don't care what they're at
Right?
the end of the day,
That's
I'm gonna do what I
different.
want to do.
That's different. I'm gonna say when somebody just volunteer their
Yeah,
opinion,
yeah,
I accept it from certain people.
Yeah, I agree.
I might not listen to it, but I understand why they're saying what they said because they have the authority because of who they are in my
They-
life.
Yeah.
to say it.
absolutely,
Because
absolutely.
somebody that's not in my life wouldn't say anything.
Completely
So
understand.
boom, off of that, B, you just took me right there. Now, while I'm reading this book, I'm wondering why they're having this argument with each other. Like she's always throwing something at the exes, but of the friend. What was behind? Did they mess with each other? Did what's really behind their beef? It didn't make because it's 3 girls and it's 3 couples.
Okay.
And one of the girls, they have an issue with another of the ex-boyfriend
Okay.
of another girl, her best friend. They're 3 best friends that all intertwined. You got the perfect marriage one, then you got the other one. Y'all got to see, y'all got to read
This
it. I
sound
mean,
like a
So
movie,
she's talking
isn't
about
it?
somebody that's not in their sixum.
What?
yes, used to be. So why are you still mad at him? And this is why. The reason is we don't know the sex fetishes that go behind closed doors, and sometimes we don't know the sexual appetite
okay.
that takes place. Sometimes when we just boyfriend and girlfriend, Martin and Gina, yo, they getting busy. They knocking the boots. They doing all that.
So he was part of the sex fetish?
So what the sex fetish was, her homegirl, best friend, she liked that S&M stuff,
Okay.
that bondage, whips your chains and all that. That's what she liked. Sue was wondering where this was going. That was her thing, but because that was a smack. That was a smack on the booty. Like, give him another smack on the booty. There you go. Said they like that.
Hey, somebody listen out here.
But
You don't know who listening
now,
Hey,
yeah. So
we are equal.
we are. We are. So now the thing was, the ex-boyfriend, well, the ex-husband will go to the sex club with the fetish, and they saw the best friend. She was scared to tell about her sexual desires, and was embarrassed to tell her best friend. But on top of that, never told the best friend, this is what your husband is doing. Only how she got upset is when he tried to make an advance at her, saying, let's do it, even though we at the same clubs. You were just saying you would respect if they told you.
Yeah.
Now, how you feel that they didn't tell you in a situation like this? It's one thing if you don't tell the person that you're dealing with, that your best friend, that you have these sex fetishes. But now the sex fetish is your husband, or this is your wife. And
So the friend knew that the husband had the fetish, but she didn't tell her friend.
never did.
But
And they're going out while they're married.
see, this comes back to a whole thing However, with me, if it's my best friend, see, I have this rule.
What's the rule? Because there needs to be some more rules out here. We need more
I
rules,
have
T.
a rule.
Does your rule have a number?
If you were out on a date, hypothetically, with some chick, and your girl, and you had a girlfriend, and your girlfriend is my friend, I'm not gonna tell her that you were out with some chick. I get in trouble for that all the time. It's broken up other friendships I've had, but I feel like it's not I'm not in your relationship. It's not my problem. I always go by, if God wants me to know, He's going to show me. And I operate like that. I would never get mad at somebody else if they see my dude with somebody, because maybe it's not my time to know. Maybe if I find out, I'm not going to be prepared to handle it yet.
And I agree with you 100%. But what's the ranking of that person?
It depends how close you are to me.
There you
If
go.
you,
Now, these are
if
best
you a
friends.
10 plus year friend,
Yes,
if you a 10 plus year friend, then I'm
These are
sorry.
soror
Then
sisters.
that's where I
This
could
Skinny and all that.
That's what I mean.
I'ma break the
There's
rule.
levels to this shit.
I'm gonna break the rule.
Yeah, these are AKAs. That picture that you got on your
Yes.
shirt, we got to fix this camera so they can see the picture.
No, for real though. Like she said,
These are line sisters. They're
Nah,
sorors.
I'm just
Yeah,
They are
saying.
best
That's a different-
friends.
That's a
I've seen some
different
shit.
kind
And
of
I ain't
friendship.
saying
Different
nothing
type of
Yeah,
because
because that's
the
not
sorors,
there.
the
And you know
sorors
what?
are
we're
snitching.
not there.
It could be a situation
They're having a
too
sorority
where you
meeting
really
that
don't
night.
know what's going on
Exactly.
and what you seeing.
Exactly.
And then you don't put.
And-
Now everybody hates you because you
I've
told.
been in situations where
I get in trouble all about.
Right.
You ain't tell me.
I've seen a lot, and people would like say stuff to me like you didn't say nothing, and well, they wasn't mad at me. They were just like almost impressed, like, well, you didn't say nothing.
No, I get in
Like,
trouble.
ain't none of
Girl
my
code.
business.
I don't have no sisters. I don't. I
out the
don't
way.
follow.
No.
Stay out the way, punch.
Stay out the way. Stay out
But
the way.
now, on another scale, she was scared to tell her husband that she has the desires of being bondaged up. So now she's having issues with her own sex life with her husband.
The wife that's married to the husband that didn't know that they had. I'm so
Yeah. So boom, another couple. So the same.
So the lady who's at the sex club who saw her friend's husband
Yes.
doesn't
Right.
want to tell her husband that she has a sex fetish.
because she
Absolutely.
has her own.
Oh
She
my
has
gosh.
her
I
own
need the
fetish
Cliff Notes to
that
this
she
book.
hasn't came out with. Right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. So she got sexual desires. You know, we want to be pleased when we're
Well,
married
then
Spice
you
it
know
up.
or in
what?
couples.
Spice it up.
Then that kind of twists it too,
Oh, it's a lot.
because if she personally, maybe she was, scared to tell
Make sure you get a
because
mic.
she didn't want herself. She didn't want to expose herself.
Yes,
she
there
wasn't
you go.
ready for
No,
herself to come
but-
out.
Wait for the right
So
time.
what?
I'm not saying
Who
that
really
it's not
judging?
wrong.
Wait for the right
I'm not
time.
saying it's not
No,
wrong.
it's not right or wrong. It's just bad because why would you marry somebody that don't have total, exposure to whatever you doing? I mean,
Personality.
exposure to who you are.
It's more than that.
Like
This
I
sounds
can't
like-
marry a
this
woman
sounds like this
unless I
season's of
tell
The
her
Shy.
every
This sounds
single
like Emmett's
thing I'm
story in The
into.
Shy.
Yeah, but you know
sorry.
what? Some people,
I wouldn't be able
sometimes
to do
takes
it.
you being with somebody to show you that you want more or that you
No,
like
I'm
it's,
just
you're
saying. I'm
not
just saying.
there.
Like, say I'm into something where they say
Shout out to Lil
maybe the
Pimp.
average person might not be
Random.
into. Like you said, the bondage and the whatever they call
It is
Yeah.
wild. So it
So
might
if I'm
be
into
hard.
that, well, I couldn't marry somebody that's not into that.
Thank you, B. Because you want to be was it equally
Because what's
yoked?
going to happen?
You
is
want to
I'm gonna
have
end
a
up-
common bond.
I'm going to end up messing with
A
somebody
open
else
relationship?
that is into it.
Yeah, but
because
maybe
my
she
desire
didn't-
is not going to.
Maybe
You
she
can
didn't
teach her.
know
You
that
can teach
she
her.
she was into it. Everybody's level of freak gets
But I have to at least
exposed in
introduce
different
it
ways.
to her.
So,
Hide
boom,
it.
thank you.
I
Hide
couldn't
it.
hold it from her.
And sometimes
Thank you.
it takes a certain person.
But I'm not
to
going to
bring it out
hide
of
it from
you.
her. I have to show
So
it to her.
boom.
though.
So let me get here.
You never know.
Hiding the
I couldn't
sexual.
hide it from her. I got at least let her see it.
Absolutely.
And she might say, "Damn, nigga, you are freaky as hell."
But does she know, B?
I can't deal with this.
Take your ass to the
So,
sex
B, are you
club.
gonna marry her, B?
Yeah. So
Take your
I,
ass to the
B,
sex
is this
club
gonna be your
and all
wife?
that.
and
But
then,
you can learn,
and then
though.
I know what I'm dealing
learn.
with.
Right.
So
But she don't want to know that I'm a swing.
You'd be
I'm
surprised.
a swinger.
You'd be surprised
and I'm
when you know
not.
what
You
to
know what I'm
do.
saying? That's
and you
crazy.
find out from your girlfriend.
No,
You be
can't have
surprised.
that happen.
So now it's the girl.
Okay.
So they're hiding their sexual desires. But we've talked about sex before, and we said how communication can help. Please, on the show, this has been a topic. We should know what you desire, what you feel, because it makes the sex better.
Yes.
You have more communication, whether you in the role playing, whether you in whatever your desire is, your fetish is.
Role playing, sneaking in the window.
You should be able to have that with your spouse. They should know that because sex is not the end all be all. But you should go ahead, Punch. Because first of all, y'all can follow Punchy. Tell them how they can follow you, Punch.
On Instagram, DJ Punchy on Instagram.
So he said he work y'all out if y'all want to know. You know, he said if y'all want to do that right there, if you want to read to y'all, if y'all want to pose like this, you know, we got cameramen who can take the pictures for you. We got a camera.
Look at
shout out to Lil Kim because what Lil Kim did.
Look at Lil Kimberly.
What Lil Kim did.
Why did she change?
That's Kimberly Jones.
Know why she's so important in this conversation right here. Little Kim made it easier for black women to not be afraid to talk about how they want to do all the nasty stuff.
Yeah, but what about all the girls
don't come
in
up
the
that
Luke
screen
videos?
though. Look at her body.
Mm-hmm.
That was enough.
Back in the day.
That was enough.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't need all the extra. That was it right there,
She like
man.
98 pounds.
Yes.
How would Julio Hackett
You
also?
didn't need the extra.
Whoa. Through the ceiling?
Through the ceiling?
You need the extra trailers and stuff they putting
So
on
like
the
I
back.
did the
Nah.
check for my bachelor party.
That,
Yo, she was so
Natural.
important. She was so important because she said she was a representation in hip hop of a sexual being, and it was so much taboo to feeling to be able to express yourself.
Being natural.
To be
cool,
natural,
man.
and they want to say nasty, they want to say whatever. No, she was being a human being who had sexual desires,
Aaliyah was sexy with that.
and she put it out there.
Aaliyah was sexy
So
with baggy jeans.
She was being sensual.
Sensual, all that. I like you get a point for sensual.
She's being herself.
She was.
No, I mean, a lot of people don't like doing that though.
They don't.
Take a shot. Take a shot for your first
They want to
one.
hide under filters and all.
She got a
shot.
You need to stay out the filters. No, I mean that's what we doing.
Yo, DJ Punchy said stay out the filters.
You be surprised you have to women look like that on picture, but you see a person look like, oh, what the hell? That doesn't seem
Yo, I think in this episode, you're right, Punch. In this episode right here, Gina was trying to look sexy for her man.
That's why I only used to use Christian.
No, but she was doing it because she was trying to be funny because he nothing but his boys there.
Yeah, that was a negative one. She failed. Gina, all you had to do is
this. But my thing is,
maybe
that. She trying to start something.
I don't think I would never want to see my woman in a patent leather outfit at all. At all, not in public.
Not trench coat?
Not at all.
No, not in public.
So I got
Martin and Gina did not hide the issues in their relationship.
They didn't.
Even Tommy used to go down to Nipsey's and talk about Martin and Gina arguing again, and like
so
everybody knows.
They went to their friends though.
So the same sexual.
Pamela.
Ooh, Pamela James.
Pamela.
Damn. Can we give her a round of applause just for being Pamela James?
Yes, Pamela.
Yeah, she was.
Tommy didn't know what to do with that.
Pamela James.
I ain't got no job.
Now, the sex fetish husband, he had a little desire of his own. You know, he was a fitness trainer.
Did he say it?
And he didn't. So we're gonna get to this. He never. So neither one of them are expressing their sexual desires.
They should just both link up.
But this happens. This happens in life, and now we don't know how you really feel, and how to either please them or suppress them.
They both gonna cheat. Am I right?
And they had to eventually go to therapy.
Both?
Separately, probably together, because one of them, you know. Oh, I need Joe to grab a mic real quick. You know, I'm not gonna put you on camera, but I'm gonna need you to talk.
I'm saying, like, if y'all in a relationship, y'all been in it for a long time, like, old girl that got this wild desire about being tied up and stuff, like, a girl can control.
No, now hers wasn't a desire.
Oh,
she was living the life.
Even if it was,
No doubt.
like, bring me into that. Like, you got a lot of power. Women got power in the bed.
That's what I was trying to say. You gotta say what you into.
have
You
to.
can't just
Like,
hide
yo, if
it.
a girl tell you to pull her hair, bro, I'm gonna pull that. Like, you know what I mean?
Because that's what she likes.
Watch the weave.
But you know what though? It's a lot of guys that I'm finding out from females.
Pull
There's
my
a lot of
tracks,
guys that don't do stuff that you consider normal.
Yo, that was a topic too. Going
So
the box.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
Box
I
cleaning
ain't
was
gonna
the
lie.
topic.
Listen,
I'm not going to get on that topic because I want you guys to continue.
like kids
to
said
not
in house
doing-
party.
Continue to not doing what you're
Crying
doing.
on my ass.
So the rest of my homies
gotta learn to be
Could be
aggressive.
that day.
Aggressive is the point.
D, you say that one more time.
I said like kids said in house
You're right,
party.
though, B.
The sign in my ass says "Do not enter."
Now, so now, based upon that, so the husband of the one from this book right here, and I want y'all to be confused, so y'all can be like, yo, let me see what they was really talking about and read that right there, something borrow, something blue, because in this book, the husband, you know, he's a trainer.
The one with the fetish.
The fetish, fetish husband, fetish wife, had a fetish husband who had a desire who he was suppressing for a long time. One day he's ready to smash his wife, like, baby, I took off, you know, let's get it in real quick. She ain't want to get it in real quick. They could have been doing some things, you know, could have. So she leaves. One of the guys that she used to train, that he trains, they had a day off, and he knew that he had a day off. Just happened to see the wife's car leave.
Please don't tell me no gay shit.
Look, I'm just telling you really
So
some real topics that take a place in life and that took place in this book right here. And so now he thinks that the wife is coming back because she left. Long story short, she left. She had to handle her business, go to work, businesswoman. So he opens the door and no, it's not his wife. It is the guy that he trains every day in the gym. But he felt comfortable being in his own house naked. No, that's why you need to get this book right here, because it sounds like something that you want to read.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
The guy who opened the door,
whose wife just left for wherever. The trainer.
He opened the door for the guy.
No, he opened the door thinking it was his wife coming back. Why they not using peepholes? I don't know. But he opened the door.
Back in the day?
No, but
and he was naked.
No. He was just outside. He thought it was his wife. The guy inside.
Because he thought his wife was coming back.
Thought his wife was coming back.
Naked when she opened the door.
But okay.
But now
he's
the
just
problem
been in the house naked for
regular
for
chilling.
a random time and came to open the door.
Mike.
The guy is naked. Who comes to the
A
door?
guy that he trains every day, but trains at a gym, not at his household. He trains this person, but he just randomly came and he didn't know it was him. Okay. But now when you know it's him,
you put some clothes on.
You put some damn.
But my thing is that
he must get think about
I mean, who opens the door without looking out? Especially if
who opens the door ass naked?
No, especially if you're naked.
Now he had his like peeping through. But now let's get to the point. You open the door.
Like my wife's not knocking at my door,
and now you let him in.
Oh, so that's his fetish. Dudes?
He let him in, and now they wind up just having a good time. And now they're laying on the bed where the wife and him have. The wife has to double back and come back for something. And when she comes back, she hears this chuckle upstairs. She goes upstairs, and now she sees him.
I would have went in the closet, got
inside
all my fetish stuff.
And now she like, explain this.
Ooh, nah.
There's nothing to explain.
Ain't nothing to explain.
Now, it could be
go both ways, bro.
No, it's nothing.
It could be nothing to explain, but now they had a great marriage, perfect marriage, quote unquote.
Sweet and low.
He probably was like, well, I tried to mess with you. I tried to fuck you.
No, understand.
Now,
the explanation has to just be the truth. He can't.
And the explanation was the truth.
Right, that's all it could be.
He has seen a lot of porno in his life since a little kid. This was his truth. He's seen male on male, female, and he had to suppress. This is in the book. Desires that he had for a man. Now he has never had. I read the old book, so he has never had a sexual experience with a man. Never had.
But he's been molested as a kid.
No. That hasn't happened. His influence came from.
He's suppressing feelings.
But his influence came from porn. He saw the stash one time. He was looking for his Christmas gift.
It sounds like Euphoria.
I don't know what that is.
Go ahead. What's your point?
With who? Rue's character?
It's a show called Euphoria on HBO. It sounds like.
With whose character? Rue?
Yeah, with Rue.
So explain Rue's
her character though.
Not her character. The dude.
The teenage football player.
How does it go? How does it go? For myself.
I mean, what you just said. That's
so
what happened.
So boom.
But it was because of his father. His father,
a high school football player,
molested him.
No. It was no molested.
His father messed with dudes. Like with
transsexuals.
So
he found his father's videos. He found his father's videos.
There you go.
His father having
sex with
nasty
transsexuals.
Sex with
transsexuals.
Others. I don't know what you want to call it.
It was with transsexuals.
And it plays a part on your psyche as a kid. It plays a part in your psyche. So now He before this happened, before this day, they had the perfect marriage. Every quote unquote, everything was great. Only issue is the sex. So when we measure how much does sex play a part, it plays a major part
in a relationship.
It plays a major part in a relationship if you're not satisfied.
Well, Jay,
And
we
they
happen to
both
have a
weren't
married couple in the
satisfied.
building, so
And
ask
they
them, does
were
that matter?
Both
I will not.
suppressing it.
I will not.
Married
Because I
couple in the
can't
building.
neither one of them.
Married
They
couple
will.
in the building. Does sex
But they
matter?
were
With a
both
simple nod.
suppressing
Yep,
it.
they're nodding. They're nodding yes. I can't see through the wall, but I feel they're nodding yes.
What
Sex
in the
does matter in
coldest
a marriage.
ever?
It definitely
That
does.
was in the coldest winter
And I
ever?
said, well, I'm just, what in the coldest
Yes,
ever? What
yo.
is this?
Yo, hold up. What's
What
Martin
is-
thinking
what
right
is
here? Yo, D, what's Martin
Cool.
thinking?
I like that book.
Did Martin want both of them?
Somebody asked the question if sex don't matter. I
He
tell
thinking
you
like,
I tell you like this.
Spice it up.
word.
That's what he thinking?
He thinking a little
If
something.
you saying sex don't matter,
No, how
Yeah.
much? How much?
Everything.
How much is the communication worth when it
Give
comes
vanilla
to
and chocolate.
marriage?
No.
Because before we go to so this is what happens in the therapy. He's explained like, look, they go to therapy. They want to work it out. They're trying to work it out. This is the first time slip up.
I wouldn't have worked it out because I feel like once you're attracted to that, then that's what you're attracted to.
No doubt. And some women feel like you. Because, like I said earlier, it's till death do us part, right? Yeah. That's what it's supposed to be. It's under God in A, B, C, E, F, G, all them other.
Yeah, but if you look at it under God don't agree with that. So
whatever the case. But now so the only thing is he did not carry through with the sexual act. And he did say where the desire escaped. He admitted he was wrong.
Yeah, but that's still
probably gotta reach around.
He's still suppressing it though. So and that's not right for him to have to do that.
So he should still be suppressed and should never happen.
I just feel like if that's who you should live the life that
Get on that
you
mic.
live.
Get on that mic.
I feel like you should live the life that you live. I don't feel like anybody should have to suppress who they really are. So I get it. He's trying to save his marriage or whatever. The love is still there. But if you're still suppressing it throughout the marriage, eventually it's going to end up happening. Or you got people committing suicide, all kinds of stuff. Like, that's not something that I wouldn't want to live like that. That's not a way to live.
Once a woman thinks that's what you are, that's what you are. It don't matter.
You know what? Most women that been with dudes, no offense, not to y'all, but most of them niggas been fuck niggas anyway, or felt some type of way about it. I don't.
We're gonna get back to over here, but to the point, you're right.
What they say in The Sopranos? Oh,
yo, he was living double life like BoJack, but this was a healthy one, man. That black and blue, I would just. Yo, let it out.
Definitely had that posted.
Yo, living double life. There's too many people out here living double lives, and it ain't. What's up? They swinging them bats, they liking them balls, and they just not on the field. They not on the field.
You know why people live in double lives?
I just feel like I just feel like the Riddler just now, yo. That's
Riddle me this.
I feel like the Riddler.
So T said, riddle me this. Why they living them double lives? Because we want people to be free.
Because
you want people to be them.
You know what? Because sometimes when you try to make everybody happy, you can't even be yourself. So to make everybody happy, you can't be yourself. So you gotta be two different people. So you end up living two different lives.
Oh yeah. Y'all don't watch Y'all watch Lovecraft Country?
Nah, let's
I
talk
do
about
that.
it.
I'm just talking about my.
I watched that.
Normal.
Amazing. Montrose.
You can't make everybody happy because you trying to make everybody happy. You would end up
Not
only
even The Sopranos.
not even your own self, Mildred. You might be happy trying to make everybody happy, but you can't be yourself with everybody.
Now, yo, so you can't with everybody. Yo, D, I need you to read this for me right here. I got this from your page, Punch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Life is too short.
I wrote this today.
You wrote this? You the author?
Doesn't appreciate.
Life is too short to waste time with someone who doesn't appreciate and value you.
That's
Period.
right.
Now life is too short,
Period.
but when you get married, it's till death do it. So either somebody getting
Probably
poisoned.
not anymore.
Stop saying that, yeah, because I don't even.
Hold up, but that's what they say.
That's what they say.
They need to change the.
Y'all need to go to Zamunda because in Zamunda they said.
You know what
That's
though?
because they read the
Big dog.
script.
You know what though? No.
They read the script. That's all wedding vows
Y'all
are.
gotta
is a script.
understand why they put that in.
You write your own vows nowadays that say if
They
shit
put-
don't work out, we're gonna go our separate ways and we're gonna have a
when
mutual
marriage was
agreement.
first
And you're gonna get
instituted.
20%, and I'm gonna get 80.
Who should write the vows?
No, we
Who
gotta-
write better vows? Usher or Rakim?
Prenup.
What I'm saying is that getting divorced wasn't a
I'm
thing.
coming in with 80.
It
so I'm
didn't
leaving what I
exist.
take.
It didn't exist.
no matching.
When marriage was instituted, divorce didn't exist. There was no way out of your marriage. So it was to death.
No. It existed because it's in the Bible. It existed.
No, I mean not on the. I mean, I'm talking about on the legal.
It was not as common.
But
the woman could not. She had to go back to her family with her father, and she left with nothing.
Yeah.
Right. So nobody got divorced.
I like that deal.
So
Right.
it was death to your part. But now. Now
You don't want to hear that one? Say it again.
Is this her daddy?
Money
Say
now.
it again.
Is this her daddy? Don't
Wait, say what
You got
again?
chicks out now that want severance pay from being in a relationship. Come on
I
now.
wish I could.
Is that the daddy?
I want to start.
You got
Oh, y'all big dummies. Y'all better stop playing around right there.
can't match and match.
Y'all gonna have to go back to Fred G. Sanford and Lamont. Yo,
So
stop playing with these men. Yo. So now she wants to work it out though. Should we not support our friend who wants to work it
No,
out?
because why she want to work it out? Did she come in a relationship with 10%?
She didn't say that she wanted to get tied up like this. So she had a little hitting.
Right.
So he had a little hitting.
So they both surprised. Like, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
Because they both have the opportunity to live the life that they want to live. That's ridiculous.
So that's their fault then.
That's
It's their fault.
So you could have worked it out. And made
Everybody
it work.
had their whole legs at some point in time.
No, I mean everybody have a
Or
past.
they could have just did what other people do. What's that?
Justice Peace.
They could have done the
What? The
swing.
swing?
Yeah, the
Open?
swinging. Yeah,
Swingers,
open
nah,
the
nah,
So
nah.
hold on, because he swing a good bat. That's what I'm saying. Like, but you know,
swinging.
but he played two fields, but he got paid for them fields.
Swinging
He
and
swinging.
being open is two different
It
things.
says,
No, this
wait,
is a
it
sport.
says what kind
This
of
is
bat
a
he's
sport, but
swinging.
the other
It's
bats
not-
they swinging.
No,
I don't know what bats they swinging.
I don't know
Taylor.
what Jay talking
Yeah, he said.
No, what I'm saying. This, I approve this.
It's in real life.
I'm not saying what I don't approve.
Whoa, yeah.
But this
We
is cool.
swinging out here.
Bo Jackson, he lived double life. There was two
did.
professions,
So
but
you
it
had-
wasn't two
you
sex
had-
fetishes
you
that
had
he was
kids-
living.
kids when you
He was
he
living
wasn't.
professional sports.
How
Two of
going
them.
on now?
Right.
Real life, though.
Everybody knew he was honest. Y'all wasn't honest about the two
You-
ways that
But
y'all was
if you be
living
honest, I think if you
and the
be
two
honest,
lives that y'all was living.
I think you be honest with a person, it works. When you be honest, they can't get mad.
No, I mean, no,
you
this
cannot
world,
always be honest
this
with
world would
people.
not exist without lying.
That's true.
No,
Was
Some
not.
people like it. Some people like
They
it.
don't appreciate it.
no, this
you
world
can't
cannot
lie-
exist
but you don't wanna lie
without
to 'em, like,
lying.
that's why I
You
like it.
have to
Like you
lie.
and this person too.
This world have to. We have to lie to live.
Hold up.
Well,
What
no.
was the
World.
line? What was the line in Martin? Keep the what?
Keep the lie alive.
Keep the lie alive.
You cannot live a
Oh,
world
this
without
is-
lying.
so you
This is
take it
fresh
to the
off.
grave.
You cannot tell everybody the truth.
This
You
is
take it to
fresh
the
off.
grave?
You cannot
That's
do
not-
it.
No, you
It's
can.
impossible.
No,
Hey,
you
hey,
can.
okay,
You
okay,
can.
okay,
But you gonna do. But you gonna deal with the consequences.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
my
There you
question
go.
is,
It's like me saying I ain't gotta obey the law then.
So you take it to the grave.
Constantly.
Look,
So you take it to the grave. then.
You could. Let
I
you
ain't
get
taking
to
I'm
it. Go ahead,
gonna be
T.
honest. I'm
My nigga
straightforward.
Marlon with Jay Gatsby on Facebook. Sometimes it's awkward being honest when people prefer pretty lies, but if you tell lies to save face, does anyone even know you?
What is pretty lies? What's the difference?
Say it one
When,
more time.
when you want to hear some fly shit, like when you know I'm lying, but I mean you know whatever I'm saying is a lie, but you just prefer to lie.
He got a nose
No, I
ring.
don't
He be
like
telling
that.
them
Have y'all
Tupac
ever-
lies.
you just want to hear it.
I like to be
I
upfront.
still wanna hear it
You
too.
want to hear what you want to hear.
No, I want to hear the truth.
There's a movie called.
Well, hold up. What?
There's a
You
movie
can't hear
called
the
The
truth
Invention
now.
of Lying.
It's a movie called True Lies. Isn't it?
Yeah,
It is.
but some people can't handle the truth.
That's an
though.
action
A lot of people can't handle the
Yeah.
truth.
It's a movie
I
called
got nothing
True
to do with that.
Lies where the invention of the lie happened.
So I got a question.
Where the whole world was transparent, and he just told it the truth until one guy went in the bank one day and said he had more money in the bank than what he actually had, and they gave it to him. Why? Because nobody ever lied before, and he realized, wow,
Damn, I
I
gotta
can
watch
get
that.
whatever I want now by lying. Nobody else is lying but me. It's called the invention of the lie.
The movie's out now.
It's so years,
But no, we
I
don't know.
watch
But
everything.
Yeah, I'm
yo,
done with it.
this is why. This right
It
here.
came out in
Because I don't know if it's
It came out in 1994.
I don't have my
VHS.
Palmer video card no more. Like
I mean,
you still got your Palmer card?
I still got my Blockbuster card.
You got your Blockbuster?
think
It's
I had
11
one.
Blockbusters in
I
America.
Oh,
I
it
think I
has.
had
That's
million-
you taking it back.
Don't watch
I think
it.
I had
Arnold
$1 million
Schwarzenegger's
video.
in
That's
it.
not the same
He
movie
killed
you're
you.
talking about.
Yeah, I had
Oh.
$1 million
That's not the
video
movie you're talking
card.
about.
I don't
That's the
support none
action
of his
movie
stuff.
one.
Yo, they used to have.
7th Street.
What about 7-Eleven?
She was the one.
Maybe you could.
But look it up. It's called the invention of lying.
That was a spot back in the day. You had to
Look
sneak
it up.
in, go downstairs.
But the guy went to the bank one
Great
time,
point.
and they said how much money, and he didn't have enough, and he told the lie, and they believed him because nobody ever lied before.
Cause know what? We don't question the truth. We don't question intent. And she never questioned why she had an issue with the ex-husband. So she never questioned it, but she was like, "Why you always bringing up his name?" And then it's a problem.
But she went to therapy and didn't tell her truth after he was exposed on.
It might come out in the second part.
It
might come in the second book, like what takes place. But they tried to work on their marriage, and we salute.
She was corny.
You're going to have. Know what, people could feel like that.
She want
to
lose nothing. That's why.
At the same time, you have couples where the guy might cheat.
Yeah,
and
50-50.
With the girl, that might happen, but that could just be an isolated incident. She don't mean nothing. So why would you allow that isolated incident, that woman who means nothing, to mess up the beauty that y'all have worked on? And that's bigger than sex. Because sex could really just be a nut. It really is not always
keep moving.
Dope. Nah, for real. Like when you
that's the minimum.
When you get to a certain point in life, when you get to a certain point in life, yo, sex don't really mean just a little quick act.
No, it doesn't. It's just a. You know what?
This is the point. So
it's just the final connection.
Bigger.
It's supposed to be the final connection.
And sometimes just the only connection. That connection ain't stronger than what you have built with someone else. You could build something with someone else that means so much more when that other person is minute. They're not a factor.
What's the difference between a first night smash and somebody making you wait 3 weeks?
Or 90
I don't know. Whack is whack.
Days.
That's all I know.
I know what it is. Anticipation is a great thing.
So
it is.
So would you marry somebody while
anticipation is a great thing?
Never had sex with that person? Would you marry?
No.
If we get divorced, she go back to her father with nothing.
So you gotta know that box feel like, right?
You have to. You have to.
Touch that box for you get married, right?
Because you could run up in them situations where they want it to be like this.
That could be trash.
They want to do stuff like this.
You want no,
she wanted to be like this, but she ain't practice even on blow pop.
You want no bad stuff.
She ain't practice on the. They said the blue blow pop had cancer. They caused cancer. Remember that? Just be like remember, yo.
Everything caused
it, but so take.
I think now you just need to, I think more importantly than sex before marriage is living with someone before marriage.
That too.
Like you got to understand if y'all compatible in the same space.
So people could change on you
That's
too.
True, Barry.
No. I'm just saying. Are you compatible in the same space? You can't hide that shit.
Going on a vacation
you
together.
Cannot hide that.
And playing in a space tournament together.
Oh, let's break that down. Let's go to vacation
first. I'm not playing
vacation first.
I'm not playing space. Space too long of a game.
I don't know how to play that either.
I don't want to play no long games.
So no long games with the spouse.
With nobody.
I'm black, but I'm
not playing
blackjack.
So hold up.
I'm more white black.
So D, why is a vacation? Anybody can say why a vacation is beneficial in a relationship.
That drunk Uno.
Because you can learn. I mean, because you're secluded with somebody. You're like in a location and it's just you and them. Y'all got to rely on each other. And if y'all communication is off and y'all compatibility is off, y'all ain't gonna make it past day 2 without a tiff that could turn the tides of the whole relationship.
Good conversation involved.
Now when you in that foreign country, every woman wants to feel safe with the guy that they with. Everybody wants.
That's
every
why
woman
you just knock out the first
one of them
driver you see, just cause.
You said the first cab driver?
Anybody? I thought he was looking at you funny. You just beat him up and just leave it at that.
That's how you get it.
You call it Uber.
That's how you get it.
Then she feel safe.
That's what I'm talking about.
I wouldn't feel safe. Not knocking out no cab.
Because we not dark skinned like Barry and TJ.
That's your ride. That's your ride.
We not dark skinned like Barry, TJ, and Tupac. And Tupac and TJ got a nose ring, so they not gonna believe us. It's gonna take us some time. You bigger than me, D. Like they might. You got tats. I gotta get some more tats. Is henna? Can I do henna?
No.
I can't do henna.
You might as well get a wipe on.
She said no.
Why can't do henna?
Because that's some bitch shit.
You might as well get a tan too.
Right? Don't do that.
You know another thing that y'all don't like when a guy ain't fresh.
I do like a dude when he's fresh.
But if he's not fresh, it's a problem.
No, it's not a problem. I'm gonna fix him.
You're gonna fix him.
So question: do name brand matter to you? Or got to be a name brand?
Because I can't have better shoes than you.
Talk about it.
So do name brand matter to females or regular clothes? Does it matter how you dress? Like, do it got to be name brand all the time? Or be some chill Walmart type?
I'm gonna be honest.
Or some like
I just like shoe. I'm a shoe person. I like Jordan. I like Nike. I like sneakers. I don't care if you know how to put your fit together. It shouldn't matter if you rock Dior or freaking Gap. You need to know how to put your fit together. So that's what it's about.
So that's what it's about. So T, like
I could dress up a Walmart dress.
Oh, T took that shot.
That's what I'm talking about.
So T,
you took that shot.
T, you know. Now, what if they look? Your brother's right here. We get fresh how we do. And shout out to Love Is Wealth over here. But we every week when you here, T, you got to see the flyest guy on earth.
I see him on Instagram.
You see him the flyest guy on earth. So your level of fret. Bring that around. Y'all got it. Just be careful. You got to see the flyest guy on earth. We do what we do. So now the guy's like, man, he feels an extra level of pressure to impress you. And if he comes at you like this, because it's all about the feet, because he tried to be double of what you're used to. Now he comes like this. How are you feeling when he comes like this?
I'm not talking to him.
If I see somebody walking around like that,
he got the fresh Timbs and the fresh Air Force.
They're walking home barefoot.
That's stupid. That's
a new look.
That's
taking all 4 pairs of shoes.
Different. It'll be different.
Let me hear you on the mic.
That's stupid. Why I'm wearing 2 pairs of shoes?
Because you gotta go against him. No, we talking about True Lies. True Lies.
He's trying to make it look taller.
Pick a shoe. That's making it worse.
We can see what's on your feet real
all
quick.
of those if I see somebody with that.
Real quick.
He got 2 pairs. He got a fresh pair of Timbs and a fresh pair of Air Force. Pick a shoe.
Hold up. Look at this.
He got that swag.
Yo, these right here.
Right.
Look, it's no creases. These are like, look at these Jordan 1. What are these called?
I'm mad you took your shoes
Salmon.
And he got a matching stripe.
Salmon and black. Like, so the guy knows that you are with grade A. They don't even come in these. This was only for like a limited time for 3 weeks.
That's
one season.
True. That's not true.
These right here?
That's not true.
Oh, you got them too?
Those is low dunks. So you could get those.
These the Jordan 1s. They Jordan 1s you talking about. They trying to impress you.
They not high top. Not the same.
So he tried his best.
You pay like 130 for him?
But he tried to impress you, T, with these right here. And you don't appreciate a real man going all out for you.
If anybody walks up on you with those shoes, please call me.
I'm gonna trip him. If they
Yes.
If he wore regular all he had to do was pick one shoe. If he would have picked one shoe,
he wants to go all out.
I'm not entertaining that.
He wants to go all out.
That's not all out. That's
hold on.
stupid.
He got papaya on his pants. What is he wearing?
Yo, he on 8th Street. They got the good.
I picked the
Frankfurters.
shoe. Why he can't pick one?
Why you can't pick one?
That's swag.
But
that's what I'm
saying.
He got that swag.
He got boots. Isn't he wearing boots?
But are his toes in the Timbs? Or
No. He's wearing the Air Forces. He's wearing the Air Forces, but he's stepping on the Timbs.
They look like the skate.
The more I look at it, the more
he be taking his white shoes and we're gonna buy
You know what those look like? Jason.
That's safe.
He be taking his white shoes and get the box on.
Hold up.
That's safety.
Safety. White forces you want to mess up.
Jason, first of all,
he's safety.
First of all, if you wear white forces, you always got more than one pair. I don't just have one. I got 2 pairs of white forces in my trunk right now.
No, we do.
We don't do that. White forces.
How many pairs you got in the trunk right now?
2. And I got 2 pairs of ones in the trunk. I always put shoes in my trunk.
Double
but
up.
The point is, you're wearing. See, first of all, you creasing your Timbs by putting your fucking by putting your forces on top. Your forces on top.
He don't care about that. He trying to impress you.
The other thing is, they look like them roller skates when you get the kids stuff in the thing and you put your shoe inside the shoe.
Oh, the
that's what they
strappies?
look like. Yes, that's exactly what he's looking like.
Only strap.
I'm not going nowhere
Only
with
strap
you.
she wanted is that
All he had
strap
to do
right
was pick
there,
one
not these
shoe.
straps right here. Don't do it.
He had to pick one shoe.
Don't
One
do
shoe.
it. One
That was
shoe.
his only job.
What shoe you gonna pick?
I'm gonna pick the shoe that he's not creasing right now, the Air Forces.
So that's a date then, huh?
You're real tough, T.
That's a date then, right?
That's a date if he's over 5'9".
He gotta be 6 foot.
So
What? Oh. So you gotta be 5'9" to date him?
So hold up, he gotta be
like 5'8", 5'9". I'm
not 6 foot. Not 6 foot.
So what?
5'5".
All right. So say if he's 5'6", but he got a fade like Usher right now, the high top. That don't count.
I can't look at you eye to eye because I feel like I can punk you. I can't.
But it's high top.
So you gotta be tall then. You gotta be tall then, right?
This is why he gotta put these on right here to add an extra 4 inches.
And that's why he need another girl.
You can feel like
Not
that.
me.
You feel like
So what's your height?
He's gonna fuck somebody up like a baseball
I'm
referee.
6'3" with these on right here.
Right.
Yeah, so height preference. What's height preference?
You know how the baseball referees be getting
My
their
height
chest
preference is like 6 foot. I'll date anywhere from 5'8" to 6 like and up. Yeah, look, this is my whole thing. I'm 34. I have a 15-year-old son. My 15-year-old son is 6'3". What I look like bringing home a 5'6"?
But if he puts these on,
him at the door.
he's 6'3".
You never know.
He's 6'3" with these
Don't
on.
matter what kind of height, right?
How many? D, whoever good at math, add these up. How much that probably equal? Say he 5'6".
No.
What that equal?
You talking about height wise?
Yeah,
Because the money wise, them Air Forces is $90.
5'11".
If they,
She counted his pockets already.
Air Forces, you gotta look inside the shoe too. Makes it official.
You gotta have money like Eric B. and Rakim and them.
Construction rich for my blood.
Real like one. Well, yeah.
And you gotta be a thug like Tupac and them.
So material things matter.
Yes, you gotta have the Dapper Dan.
What I'm telling you is, right now,
So you gotta have a lot of money.
he don't have to have. I
He
work. I make my own
have
money.
9 to
Talk about
5.
it.
He's gonna have a 9 to 5.
He don't have to. He don't have to. He just have to have a job. I make my own money. I don't never rely on no.
Oh, I like
nothing
that.
for
I like
me.
that. I like that.
I handle all
Independent
my
woman.
business. Don't
Give her
nobody
applause
take care of
for
my
that. She
kids
need
but
that.
Give her
me.
applause for
But
that.
the
Give her
point
applause.
is,
That's normal stuff.
you can't. I
No, it
can't
ain't.
go out with no
Not in the
dude
status.
that
No, it
is
ain't. That
not
ain't-
matching my pocket. I can't be out with you in Jordan. I'm in Jordan, and you in K Swiss. Like that's not gonna work.
It can. Look, I like what I like.
He got
I
I
like
get
it. I wear whatever I feel. I like what I like. I wear whatever I want.
If you can put it
And it's gonna be
together,
fly.
if you can put it, if you how you put it
This
together.
what we
He got
got,
a big
B.
foot though. He wears size 15.
Okay, my son wears size 15. He wear
Trying
Jordan.
to settle down. I just
Because you know what? Niggas be looking goofy in orange. How about that?
Can't wear white shoes for big people.
Yeah, but you know what? It's how you put it together. That's what I'm saying. If a dude can put his clothes together, then that's different. If you can't put your look together, it's not gonna work.
So hold up. So the papaya don't hold up. Cause yo, look if you check right. Cause you got the like this kind of goldish right here, and then you got the goldish at the tip. It's double sole. It's double sole.
Give it up.
That's a Puerto Rican. It's got to be a Puerto Rican.
Yo, man, shout out to my Boricuas. Now we ain't gonna do that to them. No, he.
I am.
You know what it is,
Right.
though?
I
I just want to see how he
Try to cut
walks.
me if you wanna.
I just want to actually see him walk.
Go to New Brunswick.
That's what I want to see.
But the white
The
match the
actual
white.
walking.
No,
Because I'm saying he's wearing the Air
Any of those
Forces.
whites is crispy
He's
though.
he's stepping on
Right.
the
So
thing.
just choose one.
So
That's all you gotta
how
do.
is
Pick
he
a
actually
shoe.
walking to what I want to see?
He not walking. He just trying to get in the house. T won't open the door because he ain't tall enough.
Right.
He
He's
walking
not,
like,
he's
what's
not
his
even
name,
getting in the
I like
vicinity.
Kevin Hart.
He's not even getting the address.
So hold
He
up,
walking
T.
like what's his name?
You
Yo.
gotta be tall to get the address.
T, do you leave? Remember when we were little? You had to put your back. Remember you had to put your back
Against the wall to
or
get
against
that
the wall. You put the little line.
Mm-hmm.
Like he don't match the line. He don't get on the ride.
Oh, you doing that? You going like
That-
that?
If he gotta get on the
Like
ride,
that?
if he gotta do that to
Oh,
get on the ride, he's not going nowhere with me. He's not even
So
getting
Y'all
you
see
gotta
it.
be tall.
Y'all
then.
see it.
You gotta be tall for
Now
it.
she throw.
She got
You don't
that.
have to
She
be
got
handle
tall.
it like
a-
I said
Short nigga,
5'8".
short.
5'8".
Short
That's
one
just
on short.
decent height.
Y'all discriminating.
Look,
Y'all discriminating.
I'm not
Yo,
discriminating. You like what you like, I like what I like. It ain't that.
The general is out. Thank you, General.
okay.
Alright.
Yo, the General always holds it down. We about to close it out in a second.
Yes.
We about to close out in a second.
I'll be back. No, I'm gonna be back.
Shout out Fetty Wap.
I just had to make sure I had some fun talk for T
Right.
to get you going.
Right. Cause you
Appreciate it. This was dedicated to you, T, to get your juices going. Now she said, look, she might look like that when the juices is going. Boy, if you look like this,
Little Kimberly.
she not going
right.
at all.
At all.
She gonna look at you like a big dummy, like
Yeah.
Fred G saying,
Siéntate.
Leave me alone.
she ain't going.
That's what she gonna say.
I'm not even gonna talk to you.
Siéntate. Sit your ass down.
Ooh. So now y'all going back to Puerto Rican. That's messed up, man. We are not.
What Puerto Rican?
No, because he
Oh,
said it Puerto
somebody
Rican. And I'm not.
Puerto Rican.
I'm
You
shout
gotta
to all my body
switchblade in his
equals.
back.
You know I love it. Nah.
Yeah.
It don't
Yo,
matter-
he
don't
gotta be
matter no
something.
race,
That's
huh?
a different form.
I feel like he a black dude doing that dumb shit. I feel like he is.
Not
What,
with
from
the
what
papaya
borough?
pants on.
From what borough? What city? If it's a city from Jersey, what city he from?
He from Newark.
Oh, Brick City. Oh snap!
Oh, I love my Brick City people.
That's Camden.
He says Camden. That's Camden.
Brick City.
Camden. I love my
South
Brick.
Jersey.
South. Yo, this
Not
something.
with the
South.
papaya. That's definitely Patterson.
Ooh, no. When Patterson gets busy, Carteret. I'm going with Carteret. It's Carteret. I don't care.
No, they
Linden?
just had that fire. Don't
Nah, I love my Linden people.
Broadway.
Just
about
going to
Irvington?
Carteret. Huh?
Irvington.
Irvington, nah.
And Westfield.
Westfield.
Shout out to my Westfield people.
Cranford.
Roselle.
No, I love them. No, I'm going with Carteret.
Cranford?
It's probably
I'm
a
going
white
with
boy.
Elizabeth.
First of all, yo, as real as I done
That's
kept
something
it
a
in my
white boy
life,
do.
I'm from Denali now. No, I'm from Westfield because they got the good.
Westfield like Short
everything
Hills. downtown.
Yeah, what?
Westfield like Short Hills.
Calamari on your pizza. That's what you can get.
Westfield like Short Hills downtown.
I don't go to them.
I've been going out there for years.
You see?
You
see?
Yeah, Westfield's the
had
spot.
no calamari
Westfield's the
on
spot. You can't. Westfield like that nice hangout spot out there.
I've always been going out.
I'm always in Westfield, so I got family out there. So.
Bruh, since I was like, it's since like 2007.
Westfield, where it's at.
Take the train
Yeah.
real quick.
If you don't drink and have anything illegal and you're not black.
Cold Stone, our spot.
And if,
You know what? It's a breakfast place out in Westfield that's a BYOB and it's nice.
and I'm not going to.
Yeah, they got a lot of spots.
I'm scared to even say alcohol.
They got good
Rock on
pizza
the
out there
railroad.
too. A little good pizza spot out there
Or
too.
something.
Tania, you know we take another shot.
Cranford,
before we
that's a
done.
dope
bad.
joint. But before we go,
Atlas driving you home.
y'all can take T to Westfield. Y'all mess.
Y'all can
trust
take
in
me
my-
to the strip club. I'm good with
Let's
that.
go.
So, if they want to see you, T, and if anybody want to impress you, not with these shoes on right here,
Right.
maybe they can give you a book like this and read to you. So, hold up, should he be able to read? Because we don't get enough reading tests with these guys. Some of these guys that we date and the girls they date, yo, we didn't know that.
I
they
need him to be able to
Read out
and
loud.
out loud and have correct grammar.
Make
In
sure,
text messages.
because you know we shorten it up with the text.
Yeah.
I can't spell because or French Wednesday.
Yeah.
Or all y'all can spell Wednesday.
Yeah.
Well, did y'all read Something Borrow Something Blue by Billy Myth? No, y'all need to get that. Exactly. And y'all need to salute T. How we gonna salute her? And we're gonna have another shot. And we love you, T. Doe, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Let's go. Pour that beat.
Jay and Tiff, we appreciate you. Punchy, we appreciate you. And I know I love my guys. We appreciate
Round
y'all.
up.
Shout out to my barber. Shout out to all my stylists. Soup, thank you for letting us have the extended version. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. We didn't get to see y'all. Please share. Follow it on YouTube. Everything with Beards and Baldheads. Everything with BKS1 Radio. The General. When's the next time they can see the General? Get on that mic, General. They got... What's up? So we about to...
I'm about to hit the deck, so if y'all text me, let me know if y'all coming through. You know how
We coming
Definitely.
through.
We coming through. Shout out to the General. We about to see the General, right? Shout out to the barber. Shout out to all my styles. We in Beards and Baldheads. We see y'all next week.